Have you ever wondered if there's a simple, natural way to stay healthy, sharp, and independent, well into your 80s, 90s, or even beyond 100? Well, here's the truth. You don't need a cabinet full of pills or expensive supplements. Sometimes, the most powerful tools for longevity are right in front of us, at the grocery store. Sitting quietly in the produce aisle. That's right, I'm talking about fruit, but not just any fruit. 5 specific kinds that scientists and nutritionists are now calling miracle fruits for aging adults. We all know that a balanced diet plays a big role in how we age. But what most people don't realize is that certain fruits contain natural compounds that go far beyond basic nutrition. These fruits can fight inflammation, boost brain power, protect your heart, and even slow down the aging process on a cellular level. And the best part? They're easy to find, delicious, and don't require any fancy preparation. So, in this video, we're going to walk through 5 fruits that you should consider adding to your daily routine, especially if your goal is to live longer, stay active, and feel better in your own body. Each one is backed by real science, and each has the potential to dramatically improve your quality of life. But let me ask you this first. Have you ever felt like your memory isn't what it used to be? Or maybe your energy isn't as steady throughout the day? You're not alone. These are some of the most common issues we face as we age, and the right foods can make a bigger difference than most people realize. One of the biggest lessons I've learned working with older adults across the country is that small, consistent changes, like swapping out a sugary snack for a bowl of blueberries, can lead to big, lasting improvements in both health and happiness. You don't need to overhaul your entire lifestyle overnight. Just start by focusing on the simple things that have a big impact. That's what these fruits are all about. Take blueberries, for example. They're not just tasty, they're loaded with antioxidants that have been shown to protect the brain from decline and help keep memory sharp. Or avocados, rich in healthy fats that can lower cholesterol and keep your heart beating strong. Each fruit we'll talk about today does something unique for your body. One supports circulation and reduces joint pain. Another helps with digestion and nutrient absorption. And one very common fruit, often underestimated, plays a crucial role in stabilizing blood sugar and keeping inflammation in check. By the end of this video, you'll not only know what these fruits are, you'll understand exactly how to use them in your daily meals. And why they're worth including. I'm not here to sell you on a fad diet or the next miracle product. I'm here to share simple, science-backed insights that have helped thousands of people regain control over their health and enjoy life more fully, even in their later years. So, if you're someone who wants to feel sharper, move easier, and live with more energy and confidence as you age, stick with me, because the 5th fruit on our list is a surprising one, and it's linked to longer life, better digestion, and even a lower risk of chronic disease. Are you ready to take that first step toward better health? Let's dive into the list and discover how these 5 fruits can truly transform your aging journey. If there's one fruit that deserves a permanent spot on your breakfast table, it's this tiny, deep blue gem, the blueberry. Don't be fooled by its size. This fruit is one of the most powerful allies your brain has in the fight against aging. In fact, many nutritionists now refer to them as brain berries. And for good reason. Blueberries are packed with antioxidants, especially a type called anthocyanins, which are known to reduce inflammation and protect the brain from age-related decline. Now, let me ask you something. Have you ever walked into a room and forgotten why? Or struggled to recall the name of someone you've known for years? It happens to the best of us. But the good news is, certain foods, like blueberries, can help your brain stay sharp, focused, and more resilient as you age. You see, just like our muscles and joints, the brain also experiences wear and tear over time. But studies have shown that regularly eating blueberries can slow this process, improve memory, and even delay the onset of cognitive conditions like Alzheimer's or dementia. Let me share a story that might sound familiar. Robert, a 78-year-old retired teacher, always took pride in his sharp memory. But over time, he started forgetting little things, his car keys, old friends' names, even important appointments. Concerned, his daughter encouraged him to make a few simple dietary changes. One of the first? adding a handful of blueberries to his breakfast every day. At first, Robert was skeptical. Could a fruit really make a difference? But within a few months, something shifted. He felt more focused, his memory improved, and even his mood became more stable. That daily bowl of blueberries became his morning ritual, and he never looked back. This isn't just one man's story. Research backs it up. Older adults who consume blueberries regularly perform better on memory tests, have better mental clarity, and experience slower cognitive aging. The antioxidants in blueberries protect the brain's nerve cells and improve blood flow, two key factors in keeping the mind active and alert. But the benefits don't stop at the brain. Blueberries also support heart health, help regulate blood sugar, and improve digestion. That's a whole lot of goodness from just one little fruit. And here's the best part. They're incredibly easy to enjoy. Toss them into your morning oatmeal. Blend them into a refreshing smoothie. Or just grab a handful as a sweet, guilt-free snack. There's no fancy prep required. No pills, powders, or complicated routines. Just real, whole food that your body knows how to use. And if you're wondering when to start, the answer is simple. The sooner, the better. Brain health is something we often don't think about until problems show up. But the truth is, prevention is powerful. Making blueberries a part of your diet today can help preserve your independence, clarity, and vitality in the years ahead. So, if you're someone who values your mental sharpness, who wants to stay engaged, active, and independent as long as possible, don't overlook this humble fruit. Remember, small habits lead to big changes. A daily serving of blueberries might not seem like much, but over time, it could be one of the smartest decisions you make for your health. Up next, we'll talk about a creamy fruit that's just as powerful, but this one's focused on protecting your heart. Stick with us. You won't want to miss it. If your heart could talk, it would probably say, "Thank you," every time you eat an avocado. Seriously, this smooth, creamy fruit isn't just trendy, it's a powerhouse for heart health. Especially as we age, avocados are packed with monounsaturated fats, the kind of fat your heart actually loves. Along with that, they're rich in potassium and fiber, a trio that works together to lower bad cholesterol, LDL, raise good cholesterol, HDL, and help keep your blood pressure in a healthy range. And for anyone over 50, these aren't just nice-to-haves, they're essentials. Let me ask you, have you ever been told to watch your numbers? Your cholesterol, your blood pressure, your sodium intake? Maybe your doctor mentioned that your arteries are a bit stiff or that your circulation isn't what it used to be. Well, here's some encouraging news. You don't need to rely on medication alone. Simple dietary changes, like adding avocado to your meals, can make a big difference. Take Frank, for example. He's 75, a retired firefighter, and for years, he battled high blood pressure. Even with medication, his doctor kept warning him that he needed to make lifestyle changes, less salt, more movement, and better food choices. At first, Frank wasn't sure where to start. But one small step he took? He swapped out processed snacks for a slice of avocado toast each morning. Just something simple, whole grain bread, a ripe avocado, maybe a pinch of salt and lemon. A few months later, his doctor was impressed. Frank's blood pressure readings dropped. His energy improved, and he started feeling more like himself again. It wasn't magic, it was a matter of giving his heart the fuel it needed to function properly. So what makes avocados so powerful? It starts with their monounsaturated fats. Unlike unhealthy trans fats found in many packaged foods, these healthy fats help reduce inflammation in your arteries and promote smoother, more efficient blood flow. Then there's potassium, an essential mineral that helps your body balance sodium. Most of us get way too much salt and not nearly enough potassium. But just one avocado gives you more potassium than a banana. That alone can help prevent high blood pressure, a major risk factor for strokes and heart attacks. And don't forget the fiber. It not only supports digestion but also helps manage cholesterol by flushing out the bad stuff from your system. But wait, there's more. Avocados also support joint health. Thanks to their anti-inflammatory properties, they improve skin elasticity, helping your skin stay supple as you age. And they even support eye health. with nutrients like lutein and zeaxanthin that help protect your vision. It's the kind of food that seems almost too good to be true, but the science is there. This fruit earns its reputation. And best of all, it's incredibly versatile. Slice it onto sandwiches, mash it on toast, blend it into smoothies, or just sprinkle a little salt and eat it with a spoon. The key isn't how you eat it, it's that you eat it regularly. Because when it comes to your heart, consistency is everything. Your heart has been working non-stop since the day you were born. Show it some appreciation by giving it the nutrients it needs to stay strong, flexible, and resilient, no matter your age. So, if you're someone who's keeping an eye on their blood pressure, cholesterol, or just wants to age with more energy and fewer complications, avocados might be one of your best friends. Coming up next, we'll talk about a fruit that's been treasured for centuries, not just for its taste, but for its ability to improve circulation and slow aging from the inside out. You won't want to miss it. Let's talk about a fruit that's not just beautiful to look at, but also one of nature's most powerful tools for healthy aging, the pomegranate. For thousands of years, this deep red fruit has been a symbol of life, vitality, and longevity, and now, modern science is confirming why. Pomegranates are absolutely loaded with polyphenols, natural plant compounds that do incredible things for your body. Especially as you age, they help improve blood flow, reduce oxidative stress, and protect your cells from damage. That's a big deal when it comes to fighting off aging from the inside out. Think about this. As we get older, one of the biggest challenges we face is maintaining good circulation. When blood flow slows down, everything from brain function to joint health and even your energy levels can suffer. But with something as simple as a daily serving of pomegranate juice or seeds, you can start supporting your body's internal highways, keeping blood flowing, nutrients moving, and your heart pumping strong. One of the most amazing benefits of pomegranates is their ability to support artery flexibility. That means your blood vessels stay relaxed, open, and able to move oxygen and nutrients efficiently throughout your body. This reduces strain on your heart, lowers the risk of high blood pressure, and helps prevent strokes and heart attacks. But the benefits don't stop at your heart. Let's talk about aging, the kind we can feel in our joints, see in our skin, or notice in our mental clarity. Over time, our cells get hit by something called oxidative stress, caused by free radicals that build up in the body. These unstable molecules can lead to wrinkles, stiffness, fatigue, and even cognitive decline. But pomegranates? They fight back, thanks to their high levels of antioxidants. They help neutralize those free radicals, protect your cells, and slow down the aging process from the inside out. Let me share a real story with you. Dorothy is 80 years old. She's full of life, but for years, she struggled with stiff joints and fatigue that made daily activities harder than they used to be. After reading about the benefits of pomegranate juice, she decided to give it a try, just a small glass each morning with breakfast. Over the next few months, something shifted. Her knees felt more flexible, she had more energy in the afternoons, and even her skin looked brighter. What felt like a small change turned out to be a game changer. And beyond energy and mobility, pomegranates also strengthen your immune system. Thanks to their high levels of vitamin C as we age, our immune defenses naturally weaken. That means we're more prone to colds, flu, and other illnesses that take longer to recover from. But getting enough vitamin C from natural sources like pomegranate can give your body the boost it needs to stay resilient and strong. So how do you enjoy this miracle fruit? You've got options. Eat the juicy seeds straight from the fruit. Sprinkle them on top of yogurt or oatmeal. Toss them into a salad for a sweet, tart crunch. Or simply drink a small glass of 100% pure pomegranate juice. Just make sure it's free from added sugar. It's easy, it's delicious, and it's something your body will thank you for. Here's the truth. You don't need to overhaul your entire lifestyle to feel better as you age. Sometimes, it starts with one small, powerful habit, like adding pomegranate to your day. Whether you're aiming to improve circulation, boost immunity, or just feel more energized, this one fruit offers a whole body benefit. And as we've seen with Dorothy and many others, those small choices add up. Over time, they help you move easier, feel brighter, and live longer with more joy and independence. Coming up next, we'll explore another tropical fruit that supports digestion and strengthens immunity, especially important as the body gets older. You're going to love it. Stay with us. When it comes to health in our later years, two things matter more than most people realize: digestion and immunity. And there's one bright orange fruit that quietly supports both in a big way: the papaya. Now, papayas might not be the first fruit you think of when it comes to healthy aging. But they absolutely should be. This tropical fruit is more than just sweet and refreshing. It's packed with compounds that help your body absorb nutrients better, stay regular, and even fight off disease more effectively. At the heart of papaya's power is a natural enzyme called papain. This enzyme helps your body break down proteins, making it easier to digest meals and absorb the nutrients you need. If you've ever felt bloated, heavy, or just plain uncomfortable after eating, especially as your metabolism slows with age, papaya could be your digestive system's new best friend. Think of papain as your body's natural helper, doing the heavy lifting that your stomach might not do as efficiently anymore. It's one of the reasons papayas have been used in traditional medicine for centuries to relieve indigestion, constipation, and stomach discomfort. And here's the truth: as we get older, our digestive systems naturally slow down. That means even if we eat healthy foods, our bodies might not absorb the nutrients as well as they used to. This is where papaya truly shines. It's rich in fiber, vitamin C, and folate, three nutrients that support not just digestion, but overall vitality. Fiber helps keep you regular and prevents that sluggish, heavy feeling after meals. Vitamin C boosts immunity, and folate plays a key role in energy production and cellular health. Let me tell you about Margaret. She's 76 and had been struggling with bloating and digestive discomfort for years. She tried different diets, medications, even over-the-counter remedies, but nothing seemed to stick. Then a friend suggested something simple: eat a bowl of papaya after lunch each day. It didn't take long. Within weeks, Margaret noticed her bloating reduced, her digestion improved, and she had more steady energy throughout the day. What started as a small change became a part of her daily routine, and made a big difference in how she felt, inside and out. But papaya's benefits go beyond digestion. This fruit is also rich in beta-carotene and lycopene, two powerful antioxidants that help reduce inflammation and protect your body from oxidative stress. If you've ever dealt with aching joints, sluggish mornings, or just feeling off, that could be inflammation at work. Chronic inflammation is linked to a range of age-related diseases, from arthritis to heart disease and even cognitive decline. But regularly eating antioxidant-rich fruits like papaya can help counteract that, naturally. And here's what makes papaya even more appealing: it's easy to eat, gentle on the stomach, and a perfect fit for anyone who prefers to stay away from pills or supplements. You don't need a prescription to benefit from this, just a spoon and a slice. You can enjoy it fresh after a meal, blend it into a smoothie, add it to fruit salad or yogurt bowls, or even freeze it for a cold, refreshing treat in the summer. And yes, it tastes as good as it is good for you. In a world filled with complicated diets and supplement routines, it's comforting to know that something as simple and natural as a papaya can support two of the most important systems in your body: your gut and your immune system. So if you're looking for a delicious, no-fuss way to feel better every day, especially after meals, give papaya a try. Your stomach, your energy, and even your immune defenses will thank you. And coming up next, we'll reveal one of the most underrated fruits out there. It's crunchy, easy to find, and might just be the key to fighting inflammation and stabilizing blood sugar. You won't want to miss it. You've probably heard the old saying, "An apple a day keeps the doctor away." Well, it turns out, there's a lot more truth to that than we once thought. Apples aren't just a convenient snack. They're a powerful tool for healthy aging, and one of the best fruits you can eat to fight inflammation, balance blood sugar, and support your heart and gut health, all at the same time. Let's start with something many people over 50 quietly deal with every day: inflammation. Whether it's joint pain, stiffness, fatigue, or just feeling off, chronic inflammation is often the hidden culprit. It's been linked to everything from arthritis and heart disease to memory decline. Here's the good news. Apples contain polyphenols, natural compounds that help calm inflammation and protect your cells from oxidative stress. They're like little warriors, helping your body stay balanced and strong, even as the years go by. But the benefits don't stop there. Apples are also one of the best fruits for stabilizing blood sugar. As we age, the body becomes less efficient at managing glucose, which can lead to blood sugar spikes and crashes, or even increase the risk of type 2 diabetes. Apples contain a special type of soluble fiber called pectin. It slows down digestion, which helps prevent those sharp sugar spikes after meals. So instead of that sudden crash after a sugary snack, you get a steady release of energy, and that can make a big difference in your daily mood and focus. Let me tell you a quick story. Henry, an 82-year-old former coach, had been dealing with joint pain and low energy for years. He stayed active, but the aches were slowing him down. Instead of reaching for another pain pill, he made one simple change. He started eating one apple a day. Sometimes sliced with peanut butter. Sometimes just as is, nothing fancy. Over time, Henry noticed something. His joint stiffness eased, his digestion improved, and he had more stamina to enjoy his walks and weekend gardening. What seemed like a tiny habit ended up being a daily dose of wellness, naturally. And here's something even more fascinating. The fiber in apples doesn't just help with digestion, it also feeds the good bacteria in your gut. This prebiotic fiber helps build a healthier gut microbiome, which we now know is deeply connected to immunity, mental clarity, and even mood. So yes, eating apples can literally help you feel better from the inside out. And perhaps one of the most underrated benefits? Convenience. Apples don't require prep. You don't need to peel them. They travel well. You can eat them on a walk, in the car, at home, or at the park. They're available year-round and come in all varieties: sweet, tart, crisp, soft. There's something for everyone. Whether you slice them into a salad, pair them with a handful of nuts, bake them into a warm dessert, or just enjoy them fresh and whole, the key is making them a regular part of your routine. Longevity isn't just about living more years, it's about living those years with mobility, clarity, and joy. And sometimes, it starts with the smallest decisions, like reaching for an apple instead of a processed snack. So if you're looking for a fruit that supports your heart, balances your blood sugar, and helps reduce the wear and tear of aging, apples are an excellent place to start. And remember, you don't need to change everything overnight. Real health is built through consistent, simple habits. An apple a day really can make a difference. Thank you for staying with us through this series. We've now explored 5 miracle fruits, each one offering a unique path to better health. And when you combine them, that's when the magic really happens. Let us know in the comments, which of these fruits are already part of your routine, and which one are you excited to try next? So, after everything we've explored today, let's take a moment to step back and reflect. We've talked about 5 simple fruits, nothing exotic or hard to find. Just blueberries, avocados, pomegranates, papayas, and apples. But each one, in its own quiet way, has the power to support your health and vitality in ways that go far beyond just eating right. Let's be honest, the idea of staying healthy into our 70s, 80s, or even 90s can feel overwhelming sometimes. There's so much information out there: supplements, superfoods, miracle cures. It's easy to feel like you have to do everything, or that it's too late to start. But the truth is much simpler. Long-term health doesn't come from a magic pill or one-time fix. It comes from small, consistent habits, the kind of habits that quietly support your body every single day. And that's where these fruits come in. When you make a handful of blueberries part of your breakfast, you're not just adding color to your plate, you're protecting your brain and keeping your memory sharp. When you swap a processed snack for half an avocado, you're giving your heart the fats it actually needs to keep beating strong. When you sip on pomegranate juice or sprinkle the seeds on a salad, you're boosting circulation, reducing inflammation, and giving your cells a fighting chance. When you enjoy a bowl of papaya, you're helping your digestion work more smoothly and strengthening your immune system with every bite. And when you reach for a crisp, juicy apple, you're feeding your gut, stabilizing your blood sugar, and calming inflammation from the inside out. Each one of these fruits does something unique. But together, they form a foundation for resilience, energy, and independence, no matter your age. Now, if you're watching this and thinking, well, I haven't exactly been eating like that, that's okay. You don't need to change everything overnight. You don't need to become a health expert. All you need to do is start small. Add one fruit to your day. Replace one processed item with something natural. Build from there, because when you do something consistently, even if it feels tiny, it builds momentum. And that momentum adds up. It's what the healthiest people in the world do. Not perfect, just consistent. They don't rely on trends or drastic diets. They focus on real, whole foods. They know that longevity isn't just about living longer, it's about living better. Waking up clear-headed, moving without pain, laughing without fatigue, feeling connected and capable, that's what we're aiming for. So here's my final thought for you today. Checkmark start small. Checkmark be consistent. Checkmark let your future self thank you. Your body is always listening. And the choices you make, however small, are shaping the years ahead. If this video helped you feel inspired or gave you something to think about, I'd love to hear from you. Drop a comment below. Which of these fruits are already in your routine? And which one will you start adding today? And if you haven't yet, don't forget to like this video, subscribe, and turn on notifications. We're here to keep supporting you with clear, practical, and empowering tips for aging well. Thanks for joining us, and remember, your health is a journey, not a race. Keep walking it one step, one bite, and one good habit at a time. We'll see you in the next video.